So I reviewed the chapters and read chapters 1 and 2 about transitioning into leadership, talking about the social change model, and also like rethinking leadership. So I thought it was quite interesting to me, just thinking of how the chapter talks about how you rethinking your leadership and like how are you coming into being a leader, and then also with transitioning to being a leader. Like I think with us taking like Strengths Quest and figuring out leadership styles and how you develop your leadership style is one of the big things. The thing that I actually wanted to argue with, I want to argue with the social change model, like reading up on it and learning about it. It talks about like how a lot of times it's not like an authority figure on down to develop you as a leader, but it's kind of like develop yourself in a sense. And I think that was kind of heavy for me because me, like even thinking of my GA and even thinking about my practicum, how I depend on my supervisors or depend on other people to develop me and not to depend on myself in a sense to develop myself as a leader. I didn't think of it from that way, or also not thinking of it, how am I rethinking my leadership style? How am I transitioning my leadership style? Because I do think my leadership style has changed from me being an undergrad to me being a graduate student to me being a full-time teacher to me being a graduate student. Like those type of things, the level I think has switched and changed, but like how am I rethinking it to tailor it into me going into being a professional staff member? So those was like some of my key things that I took out from it, especially the rethinking and redeveloping yourself as a leader, but also like going from like having an authoritative figure to develop you, but also thinking like how do you develop yourself. I thought that was definitely very interesting and intriguing. But yeah, that's just what I got from the first 2 chapters. Bye.